Good morning, everyone. I hope that you all are starting to feel much better. Um, that's the first most important thing, isn't it? Feeling better. But I'd love to talk to you today about being proud of yourself. Because I found that this illness, one, took quite a while for me to recover from. I found that there was just so many different steps to it. One, if I was going to survive it. Two, when were all these symptoms going to leave me? Would I ever recover? There was just so many questions that would come up in my mind during this journey. But I found that I didn't celebrate all of the steps that I took to get to my recovery. I didn't celebrate them enough. I didn't make a big enough deal out of them. And I feel that when we're making progress in a journey such as really anything, any type of progress that we're making towards a goal of ours, we should celebrate the small steps and not just celebrate the ultimate goal or the final piece. Because when we celebrate the smaller steps, it shows that we are recovering and they are a big deal to us and they mean something great for us. So I guess I'm mentioning this today because I feel like it's so important. Like, my goal would be to be able to go outside and touch a tree that was in my front yard or walk to the curb and I would do this goal and I would just kind of not take it for granted, but I just didn't make a big enough deal out of it. And for anything that you're doing that was different than yesterday or the minute before, celebrate it. And don't wait for somebody else to celebrate it with you. Celebrate it for yourself. Like, say, wow, I did that. I couldn't do that before. That's a big deal. Just acknowledge it that it has a lot of value for you. And I really think that the more you do that, the more these next steps become more and more valuable, which they of course are. And if I think about all of the things that I had to overcome to get back into the world, it's such a list. And mark them down. Mark them down because that too shows you all of the different things that you are now doing that you couldn't do before. And I just think that's huge. Recovery is huge. All the things that you are able to do now that you couldn't do before is huge. Even if you've changed the way you look at something in your mind, even if it's for 5 minutes, you looked at something differently than you did before, that's gigantic. All these different little things add up. And before you know it, like, I was in the outside world. And is that an accomplishment? When you thought, or you didn't know if you were ever going to be able to get into the outside world again. So there are endless possibilities for your journey to grow. And that's what we're doing. We're growing one step at a time. So please take note of that. Make it a big deal when you do something that you couldn't do before, even if it's a mental thing, emotional thing, physical thing, whatever it is, because you're the one that's doing it. Nobody's doing it for you. So please take care. I hope this makes you think a little bit about what you're accomplishing and how that feels for you. Because don't wait around for other people to acknowledge it. You have to acknowledge it for yourself. All right, guys. So I hope your day goes well, and we'll talk soon. Take care. Bye-bye.